Today we are going to make some Tiranga recipes, as you already know. So in this video we're going to make some Tiranga Dhokla, a very easy, delicious, colorful, spongy breakfast recipe. Let's not talk any further and begin making this recipe now. Let's begin the recipe by soaking suji in some dahi. So we're going to take about 1.5 cups of suji or semolina in a bowl. Add in about 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add in about 3/4 cup of dahi or yogurt. Now all we have to do is mix all of these together, and the amount of yogurt or dahi can differ, so a tablespoon more or two, you can totally adjust that. My mixture looks soft and ready. Now I'm going to keep this aside for about 30 minutes so that the suji can soak all the moisture and get swelled up. For the green and orange element, I'm going to use about half a cup of spinach or palak and 1 big carrot chopped. So basically I'm going to puree both of them individually and add them into bowls. Be sure to make a really fine paste out of these, otherwise you might find some spots in your dhoklas. As you can see, my paste looks good now. I'm going to keep it aside and start working on the dhoklas. After 30 minutes the suji mixture looks good. I'm going to divide this into 3 bowls now. Now start working on the white color at first. For that I'm going to add some water to it and start mixing it around until it looks like a dhokla batter. This is the consistency that we are looking for. Looks perfect. Now I'm going to keep it aside and start working on the green color. For the green color, basically I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of palak puree at a time and start mixing it around until it looks thin and perfect like the white layer. Awesome. Now we're going to start working on the orange layer. Basically the same step, just use some carrot paste and start mixing it around. Here I have a 7-inch cake tin, and that is what I'm going to use today to make the dhokla. Be sure to grease it really well with some oil. All the colors are looking absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to start mixing in some baking soda into this. So here I have got 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Going to add that into the green layer and start mixing it around. The batter looks perfect now. I'm going to add this into the cake tin that we greased earlier and place this inside a steamer. You can also use a idli cooker or a normal cooker as well. I just have some water boiling below that, and I'm going to just cover it and steam it for about 5 minutes. As the green layer is steaming, we are going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda into the white and 1/4 into the orange and start mixing them as well. After 5 minutes of cooking, the green layer is looking good. Now I'm going to add in the white layer, as in the white batter, and start spreading it around. Perfect. Now I'm going to cover it and steam it for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the white layer is looking good as well, and if you see any bubbles, start poking them and add in the orange layer as well. Basically now we're going to just spread the orange layer really well, cover the pan and steam it for about 10 more minutes. After 10 minutes you might feel it is not cooked, but check it with a toothpick, it will be done. Now we're going to take it out and place it in a cooling rack to cool down completely. After 30 minutes of cooling, this is looking good to me. I'm going to use a knife and clear the edges. Now just flip the cake tin in a chopping board or a plate and start tapping it until it comes out of the pan. Oh wow, look at the colors, this is looking so perfect. Now I'm going to just use a knife and start slicing it down. Look at that texture, looks great, isn't it? You can cut the dhokla into any size that you want. I'm going to cut them into this size. Perfect, these are looking good. Now we're going to make the tadka for these. I'm going to make a very simple tadka. I have heated about 1 tablespoon of oil in a tadka pan until hot. After that I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of rye or mustard seeds. You can also add in some asafoetida or hing and curry leaves if you want to, but that's totally optional. Now after the rye or mustard seeds start spluttering, this is all ready. We're going to take it off and start adding the tadka into the dhokla. Looks great, serve it right away. There you go, our dhoklas are done. Be sure to serve them with some fried green chilies and a little bit of that sweet tamarind chutney, and you can even serve it with some green chutney if you want to. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked my recipe. If you did, make sure to click the like button and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to click the subscribe button and ring the bell icon beside it so that you get notified as soon as I post a new video on the channel. Bye, take care, happy cooking.